What's up, you guys? This is Good90, and you can see here I'm wearing my Adventure Time shirt. This new Adventure Time shirt I got from Hot Topic on Sunday last week. But of course, I'm just wearing it just for a good occasion because today is my Adventure Time episode review. For a heads up, I'm going to name all my titles that way: Adventure Time episode review, and pretty much the title of what episode I am reviewing. So today is pretty much the new episode that was released on Monday, new time, 7 o'clock on Cartoon Network. It was The Vault. Now, again, for a heads up, for people who have not seen it, spoiler, but people who have seen the episode, get ready for a good review, in my opinion. Now, not to confuse anyone about The Vault, it's not The Vault of Bones, it's pretty much The Vault, which is pretty much inside of Finn's mind that he locked away. Now, as we all know, in the episode The Creeps and King Worm, this green ghost lady showed up, especially in the first debut of when she appeared in The Creeps. It really freaked Finn out the most, and he locked that away. He locked that image away into his vault, pretty much in his mind. And so that's really messed him up for real. And there was a lot of theories going around about who she is. People said it's Finn's mother, maybe because the connection I have him of being afraid of the water in the first place. That's been like a lot of theories I've been seeing on Tumblr, mainly on Tumblr and probably some other website. But that's what a lot of theories have been going towards too. But in this episode, I love this episode. This is really, really great. This is a really good one. Pretty much, this episode has that Assassin's Creed feeling of how it's set up at the middle of it. So, pretty much in this episode, this is about Finn's past, way back when before he was born, I guess. I'm assuming it's when before he was born. This takes way back when the Candy Kingdom was constructed, and that's when PB was there. So this for a clear view that PB was way older, and to me, I thought that she would at least I don't know 23. Who knows how old she is? Who knows how old she is? But let's get back to the topic at hand. There's this girl named Shoko, who's an assassin who works with this bathtub gang. That's kind of funny. It's kind of funny though. It's a funny name to make it call a gang like that. But anyway, she works with this bathtub gang. I guess she's like pretty much an assassin who who does contracts, gets coins for it, and then does contract. So what she did, her other mission that she was trying to do was to retrieve an amulet that PB had way back in the past. And we don't know what this amulet does. I'm kind of assume I was so special about this amulet. But I guess the amulet has some certain properties that we don't know. So Shoko had to retrieve the amulet, and she was friends with PB, who was responsible for the construction of the Candy Kingdom. So back then there was no clear water. I guess the river around the Candy Kingdom was acid. I don't know how it was acid. So I don't know what PB did that. And so Shoko befriended PB. Shoko helped PB made the Candy Guardians, the tall, big Candy Guardians that you'll see in every episode that's staying outside the Candy Kingdom, guarding the whole castles, guarding everything else. So, which I thought was really great, because I've been wondering how the whole Candy Kingdom was made, who made it, and how the Candy Guardians came to be. So that gives us at least a good perspective of how they were made and created. So it was really good episode though, I will admit. And so pretty much when Shoko was, getting to know PB, and they became friends, fast friends, I would say. Shoko, she didn't want to steal the amulet, but see, of course, in any kind of contract or any kind of thing that involves like assassin or thieves or whatever, if you don't steal something that's worth value, then pretty much there's something gonna be bad. Pretty much after you probably get slit off your throat or something like that. But if she didn't steal the amulet, she'll get pretty much killed. In this case, they'll do something to her, execute her. Whatever the bathtub gang is gonna do to her. So, pretty much at nighttime, the Candy Kingdom, or the construction of the Candy Kingdom, after candy guards were made, they were still in development because they were still learning about gardening and all that stuff. Shoko was trying to steal the amulet, of course, at night from PB's neck. But she got caught by the Candy Guardians, and she was trying to escape. She didn't want to, though. She didn't want to steal it again. She didn't want to steal the amulet in the first place, but she had no choice. She got caught by the Candy Guardians. The Candy Guardians tried to stop her, but she pretty much fell down to the acid below, which made her turn to this huge green thing. And also on a side note, Shoko, I guess what happened to her before, what happened to her other arm before, this green acid, right, made her get her a new arm, but she's all deformed and ugly looking and all that stuff. Which it was a disturbing and a sad moment right there. When she got out of that pool of acid, she had a new arm, but she's all deformed, all green and weird and scary looking and disturbing looking. And so she, she crawled away back to pretty much the spot when Finn and Jake's treehouse was created. She crawled all the way back to the spot on when the treehouse was made, I guess, or how the big tree grew, made into the tree fort of Finn and Jake's house, which led up to her pretty much her burial is really under the house, under pretty much the floorboards of Finn and Jake's house. And so when after that whole big vision of the past, big trip in the past, pretty much, Finn decided to make this right because he knows why that ghostly why Shoko been showing up in his head, because Shoko wanted to give PB back the amulet. That's why she was haunting Finn a little bit in the first place, because she wanted to tell Finn to give the amulet to PB, and he did. Shoko gave the amulet to Finn, which Finn gave to PB. So now PB got the amulet back, which pretty much in my case, I thought it was a really great episode. In my opinion, it was a really great episode. I like it because of the fact that it shows what we don't know about, all the way about Finn's past and what was like before the Candy Kingdom was in construction, and how PB looks back then. And I guess back then people was, I don't know, I guess 19. So who knows how old she is? Probably in her 40s, I guess. Because I guess what's in that past been saying is like PB was way older now in the recent era than she was in the past. I guess she was younger then, but even back then she's like the same. She feels like the same age. So who knows how old PB is? So that's pretty much my summary of the episode, The Vault. It was a really great episode. I really love it. My favorite character in the episode had to be Shoko, because she's an awesome, cool character in that episode. She's really cool. She didn't want to do anything to hurt PB's feelings. She didn't want to steal the whole thing in the first place, because she became fast friends with PB in the first place. She is so awesome. I love Shoko so much. in that episode. And I think it was really kind of sad how she got the way she was. And I felt it was really sad. I was like, dang. It was a really sad freaking episode, but it was so good. It was really good, and I'm glad everything worked out with Finn from that ghost lady of the ghost of Shoko from the creeps and from King Worm and all that stuff. I'm glad everything worked out, and I'm glad of what he did too. So pretty much Shoko is now laid to rest, and it was such a good episode. It was such a great episode. It was really great. So yeah, that's my review of it, and that's pretty much how I think about the episode of The Vault. Again, a really great episode. I really loved it. It has a sad feeling yet disturbing, creepy feeling about how it turned out, but it gives you like a happy feeling of. It gave me that happy feel inside of what of that whole episode. At the end, it was really great. I loved it. So yeah, so what you guys think of the episode? To me, again, I will watch it again. It was really great. So what you guys think of the episode? And pretty much the character Shoko, because you already heard my review of her. She was really such a great character. I'm thinking when I first saw Shoko, I'm thinking like, there's gotta be something good about this, because she is so awesome. And the way she said like, "Hey, I like being handy," and I'm like, that is so awesome. Shoko's already a cool character in my book already. I'm like, yep, it's a really great character already. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. So thanks you guys for watching my review of The Vault, and I know I haven't done a review for the other episode, Time Sandwich, which I was supposed to do, but I guess I'll get to that pretty much in the next video as well today. So yeah, so what you guys think of the episode? What do you guys think of The Vault? What's your opinion about it? So please leave a comment, video response, like, and subscribe. See you guys in the next review.